Jade, and I'm back with even more reviews. So we've been accepting reviews from all over the world, and this is really cool. Since we're all kind of staying at home being quarantined, at least we should be, except for the people who have to go work and are providing essential services, which I can't thank enough. Keep working really hard, and I hope you have some time to check these videos out on your downtime. And so anywho, we're going to dive on right into some cool original tracks sent from you guys all over the world, and let's kind of dive into it. Hey, this is Jade. Just want a quick message before the episode. Just wanted to give a big thanks to our two main sponsors, Play Music and JQ Clothing, Gene Queen. They are both huge supporters of the scene, as well as us, bands. They just support events and everything that's going on in Vancouver. Two really great companies, great stores. If you go, I'll put links down below. They're in our links of sponsors, so go check them out and give them some love. Also, just want to give a thanks to all you guys for watching. Please give the video a share. Check out all the bands and everything that I talk about. Go check them out on Facebook. They work really hard, and I always encourage people supporting other musicians and bands. Also, we do have a Patreon. We updated it a bit, and now because if you want to support us, the channel, as well as just help us stay afloat, so we can do all these cool reviews and things like that, and you can become a supporter, just easy, click the link down below and we'll kind of guide you through the steps there. Thanks again for everyone, and we'll get right back to the video. So this track's really cool, just in a way of like, it's well mixed, obviously, and it's kind of got that throwback thrash style kind of sound. Immediately when the lead guitar came in, and it kind of got all super shreddy, and it was really cool, threw me right back to old school Metallica. Then the vocals came in and just reinforced that. And then the chorus came in, and it was just that kind of like, I'm kind of singing on pitch kind of thing, but still just giving it grit and just kind of throwing it away at the thing. So they're kind of hitting the pitch and going over, which is classic what Metallica did a lot. Back in the day, it was more about that grit and that energy than it was, hitting every note kind of thing. But I thought that in their thing for the backing vocals, they could have had more gang backing vocals instead of just kind of a call and response kind of thing. Would have added more to me for the chorus, just kind of big gangs and like, yeah, yeah, kind of that kind of thing, rather than like what they have in the track, which is cool, but just my thoughts. But it sounded cool, nicely well mixed. Once again, it reminds me very much of the older tracks, just in a way of like when the lead guitar comes in, it's a little hot in the mix, a little louder than what I would have thought, but once it goes away, everything's still there. It's kind of stands out, and that's kind of what the sound was for back in the era. So whoever mixed this definitely knows the little things when mixing this kind of genre of music, and it showed really well, and it's a cool track. I think I would have liked to see a little more on pitch with the vocals, just kind of hit the note and just kind of sit on it, rather than just kind of like, oh, but kind of, sit there and own it a bit more. But that's just me. Once again, cool track. Keep rocking. You maniac! this track was really cool to me, just in a way of like, it was heavy, but kind of like one of the songs from the last reviews. It was so guttural that the guitar riffs could kind of carry the melody, and the vocals were just kind of just that heavy and just there, present, more rhythmic than kind of melodic, obviously, and works really well. Sat really nice in the mix. They had some kind of crunchy distortion on some of the vocals, which was cool, and then they had some sections which were EQ'd differently, which was cool. Brought some dynamics in, so you're not just hearing the one thing for the entire 3 minutes. Sounds really good. The mix was nice and tight. The bass was nice and thick. This sounded like a good professional track. The mastering was nice and in your face, where everything was present, and it was super rad. And not much else more I can say, just from the minute of having heard it, because that's basically all it gives me. Just a nice soul-crushing, in-your-face track. I hope to see some dynamics or evolutions later on in the track, or a cool bridge, or some cool riffs, things like that, to break up just the super steady chugginess. But they had some cool riffs anyway that helped add melody to just, instead of just chugging along things, they had some cool riffs that got you grooving a little more. It just really worked, and I am stoked on the track.
Of the everyday extinguishes the sound. The funny thing is, nothing is empty of the mess. A life without a purpose, why do I exist?
So I thought this track was really cool. Really feeds into the melodic metal, which I love, one of my personal favorite genres. I thought the mixing was really cool. The guitar work was really cool. It was nice, well-rounded. The bass kind of just followed a lot of stuff. The drums were nice and there in your face. I could have used a little more kick definition, but more just kick rumbleness, even. Just a little more just of that low end, kind of feeding into the energy of the track. I thought the vocals were really cool, very melodic. At points they hit the pitch, and then they just kind of overshoot, and they just kind of ride it out again. So it's not like they're out of tune or out of pitch, but there's just a little waviness there that just puts it a little dissonant than if they're taken in, because a lot of engineers will take your vocals, you'll sing it, and then they'll just do a little bit of crushing just to fix that from happening with a lot of vocalists, because it's really hard to hit a pitch and to keep on that pitch the entire time. But a lot of producers will use their tips and tricks to just either compress your vocals to kind of, because when you add compression, you can shape your vocals a bit more with its attack and release. So you hit that note, and then you kind of just sit on it as it's a weird thing, but it kind of does it. Also, a lot of producers will just do a little bit of pitch correction and just kind of crush it just a little bit. So you hit it, you nail it, and then it just soars the way through. It works really well. There's a lot of cool melodic hooks here. The guitars work really well. There's a lot of things going on, but enough dynamics and a lot of rhythmic things that make things interesting without being super messy, but still, it definitely takes you a little while to listen to everything that's going on. I really like the track. I thought the mixing was nice. Just once again, this is with a little more edge on the kick, a little more like crispiness, but also just a little more thuddiness on the kick. Could have just driven the track to me a little more, especially when it was like really getting going on those long righty parts. I really liked it, and I can't wait to see more. And definitely check out I believe that in the email, this was there's an album coming out, so definitely go check it out. So this track just sounds really cool. It's just right in that power metal vibe. The strings, I love orchestral stuff, and from doing a lot of scores myself and things like this, I know how hard it is to make it sound real, especially if you're not doing a real orchestra. 2, mix it well so it's not just a blob of music, and 3, to make it dynamic and flow and really sing. And I thought it was really well done. And then all the instruments come in, super heavy, really cool. The guitar's a little out front. I can tell it's just meant to be a little more guitar driven, but it kind of crushed the vocals when the vocalist came in. Thank goodness she has a strong voice and she had a little bit of clarity when her vocals were mixed. But the guitar was definitely battling for it. It was kind of like the guitar was overriding the vocals, which is just crunchiness and that kind of 2 to 4K, 5K kind of EQ frequency band of the guitar, just kind of like really out crunching her. And I would have liked to see it the other way around. A lot of things when you see bands like Nightwish or Camelot or things like that, like, yes, the guitar is really cool and it drives a lot of the song, but it's a little more pulled back at times than you would have actually thought. When you actually listen to the track, the vocals are always right up front and center. And it's one of the things that I noticed with the track, that like I had to actively make my ear listen for the vocals rather than like, oh cool, just sit back and enjoy the track. So really cool. Everything else was nicely mixed. The chorus comes in, everything's super catchy. The hats off to the vocalist, just a nice unique but edgy kind of voice that sat really well with the mix. You had a lot of things going on, but nothing got too messy. Just really cool. I would definitely blast this again. I just wish I had a guitar down version of the mix, just a hair, just to feel what it would be like. Who knows, maybe I'm entirely wrong, but I think it would have given the vocals just a little more time to shine. And I just think it's cool anyway, but keep rocking. cool. So I was listening to this track, really cool guitar, just an acoustic, really nicely EQ'd, got a little bit of bite, a lot of low end, kind of not too much low rumble, but enough to fill the lowness of it. And I kept expecting other things. I kept expecting, oh cool, here's where the song is going to drop, or here's when, you know, some vocals are going to happen. And it just kept leading me on, and it was kind of cool. It kind of sounds like an interlude, or like an intro kind of thing to what could be a later album. It doesn't sound really flushed out. It sounds just like an acoustic guitar track. I was really waiting for other things, or even possibly being like, oh cool, maybe I will throw my own stuff in on that over top, just a nice soaring guitar solo or something like that. But it was really cool. Kind of got me lost. I kept like waiting for it and then just kind of sinking back into the track and then just letting it happen, and it was cool. Before I knew it, I was already more than a minute in, just kind of jamming on this track. And yeah, it's cool, melodic, kind of mesmerizing, hypnotizing kind of thing. Really cool, nicely mixed, but I want to know more, or if things come in, or if there's more album, or I don't know. It's cool, but it just leaves like, oh, I wish there was something else. But keep rocking. Hey guys, so that's all the reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out all the other videos. Check out all the bands listed down below. Also check out all of our other cool videos as well. We have live videos, we have interviews, we have our show The Scene that should come out every Sunday, but of course we're taking a break from it with the virus. And then we have a podcast, we have a Patreon. Check out all of our cool stuff. Supporting us helps us support you guys, and definitely support all the bands that have worked so hard, put out some cool music. Check them out. Their links will be down below. And, you know, big thanks for everyone for checking these videos out. Please give it a like and a share. And subscribe if you want to check out more of these videos. We'll be doing more as, obviously, we're stuck at home. You know, I'm going to try and get maybe my roommate to come and guest on with me. Who knows? We'll see how things go. Rock on. I will see you guys there. Bye. Hey guys, it's Jade. Thanks for checking out the video. You can subscribe over here, as well as check out some more of our cool videos. And please, you know, thanks for supporting us. That helps us support local and independent musicians all over the world. This is really cool, and I think you guys are awesome. See you guys later. Bye.